Hello friends, welcome back to my classes. I am back to tell you about the short trick. How to learn the basic characteristics of the four different types of epithelial tissue. So here in this particular video, we learned quickly the four different types of epithelial tissue. So epithelial tissue, it is basically four types: simple squamous, columnar, cuboidal and glandular. The first one, that is the simple squamous. The simple mnemonics to learn, or we can see the simple trick to learn the basic characteristics of simple squamous is how simple, flat, thin and delicate skin you have arranged in layers and no wear and tear at all. Now, how this simple squamous epithelium tissue are simply they are flat in nature and they have thin cell wall and delicate skin. Okay, simple, flat, thin and delicate cells are also present in simple squamous epithelial tissue. For example of simple squamous epithelium is skin. Skin is the example of simple squamous epithelial tissue. They are arranged in many layers in order to prevent wear or tear of the tissue. Okay, and they are arranged in the pattern of layers. That is why they are also called as stratified. The word stratified means squamous of epithelial tissue. So these are the basic characteristics of simple squamous epithelial tissue. Next, let us move on the second epithelium tissue is columnar, and the sentence is only tall people can absorb or secrete intestine and move across barrier, whereas people with respiratory disease have hair and mucus. So learn the basic characteristics of columnar epithelium tissue. If you learn this sentence, how this sentence tell you the basic characteristics of columnar epithelial tissue. Tall. Tall means they epithelial cells are tall in nature. Tall, we can also say pillar like structure. Tall means pillar like structure. Now they are generally present in these areas. We can say those organs which either have to absorb or secrete. Absorb and secrete in intestine. Now clear? Okay. And we can say the main junction where absorb and secretion intestine. Okay. And example here, columnar tissue is intestine, where the tissue are present in the intestine. Okay, and the epithelial facility moves across the barrier. Barrier. Now the same columnar epithelium tissue, when it is present in the respiratory tract, its hair-like structure which is called cilia. Hair-like structure which is called cilia in the respiratory tract. It has hair-like structure which is called ciliated, columnar epithelium tissue, and it also produces mucus. Okay, so this sentence are remembered. Next, third is cuboidal. In the sentence, your kidney cubes can mechanically support salivary glands. Now from the second word is kidney. Second word is kidney is telling us that example of cuboidal epithelium is kidney tubules is present in lining of kidney tubules. Then the cells are cube shapes. Cells are cube shapes. At main function of cuboidal epithelium is that it provides mechanically support, and other example of the cuboidal epithelium is salivary glands. It is also present in the ducts of salivary glands. Ducts of salivary glands. With this, remember this statement, we can also remember the characteristics of cuboidal epithelium tissue. Now clear? Okay. The last one is glandular epithelium tissue. The sentence is, glands which are folded inward secrete substances. Glands which are folded inward secrete substances. That means sometimes the portion of epithelium tissue are fold inwards. Okay. Whereas folds inward, that glands are formed, or when the glands are formed within, that is known as glandular epithelium tissue, right? And such glandular that make function of secrete substances. That glandular are function of secrete substances. And sometimes the portion of epithelium tissue folds inward. Sometimes folds inward, and multicellular glands is formed. Multicellular glands are formed. Okay. So now the function of these glandular epithelium is secrete substances at the surface, secrete substances at the surfaces of epithelium. So if you show the simple squamous and columnar and cuboidal and glandular, you can remember all characteristics of 4 different types of epithelial tissue. An epithelium tissue is a kind of animal tissue. Okay, and these 4 are trick to simple and quickly remember also this. So friends, if you like or if you sure and this video for informative for you, please click on the like and subscribe for my channel. Thank you so much.